Hey guys, today's August the 18th of 2016, and I wanted to make a video for the newbies out there that here and there I get emails interested in the WD Gann system. I'm new, where do I start? So for some reason they've come across this theory and the system and they want to learn it, either some friends they know or they joined the forum and they came across this, or just studying and researching, they've come across WD Gann's trading, and they want to learn his style and they want to forecast just the way he did. Before I go there, this is the number one question I receive from newbies. I'm interested in learning WD Gann methodology. Is there any books, trading software, website, videos, or resources you recommend? Thank you for your time, newbie. Before I continue, this is a video that I'm doing just so when I get these questions again, I could just direct them to this video. And this is just my opinion and my recommendation on, for the newbies, what they at least should start with. Retail trader statistics. Number one, if you're like most retail traders out there, then one of the first things you might have heard about retail trading is that between 90 and 95% of all retail traders lose all their money. Number two, 80% of all day traders quit within the first 2 years. Number three, among all day traders, nearly 40% day trade only for 1 month. Within 3 years, only 13% continue to day trade. After 5 years, only 7% remain. Now I'm going to give you another statistic. 97% of Gann newbies fall away. 3% continue researching, learning, and discovering new ideas and concepts and putting it all together. I just tally 7 of these. There's probably more, but these are the number ones that the couple that I've gotten that stick out to me for reasons why Gann newbies just quit, and they go back to their indicators and they go back to their systems, or they continue looking for other stuff to learn, strategies and algorithms. They'll start learning, C++, and want to now start, programming and let the computer make all the, all these little things. Number one, I don't understand any of it. They've read books, watched YouTube videos, and they don't get it. Number two, his writing is very cryptic. And I do agree. But it's too cryptic that it's just too deep. It's just too much. I can't do this. Number three, I want to keep it simple and use only indicators. These are the guys that like Golden Cross, the 20 goes over the 50, I want to buy. The RSI, stochastics are, oversold. That's why I'm going to, dip my toe and, buy a small lot. The MACD just crossed over the zero line. They like it simple. It requires too much of my time. Folks that are married, have families, kids, and some are lazy. They just have no time to study and read the books and practice and go through thousands of hours of charts and back testing and looking at the past. They just don't have time for that stuff. Number five, I've tried some of his methods, but still not successful. They've messed around with the square of 9. What else can I think of? Price hit the 50%, they bought, it went through it, and, they still not making money or they give up. Number 6, expecting his theories to work all the time. Yep. Doesn't work all the time because there's different variables that could be happening why his theories doesn't work all the time, and that's my opinion. But they're expecting it to every time they do a trade that it should be working, like it should be 100% perfect. And they give up there and they leave. And they look for other stuff. Number 7, Gann theories is not relevant in today's markets. So they're factoring in algos, computers, and everything. And it's like, well, it's not relevant now. It's an outdated system. And they move on to other and newer things. So they go on the internet and look what they come across. Oh, wow, where I'm going to buy. So, they got quantum trading here. Definitive guide to forecasting using Gann square. Law of vibration. So there's all these little things going on here. And they're confused. They don't know which book to buy. There's so many to pick from. Divination by mathematics. Price and time patterns. So, there's so many books. They don't know. Sometimes they all buy it all and they read it all. And then, they still don't get it. It's confusing. And some get it. And some, continue pursuing different levels. And then they come to the famous book, The Tunnel Through the Air, TTTTA. I just wanted to give you a glimpse of what the book cover looks like. This is the hardcover right there. This is just the cover of there. So they come across this. Oh, you need to get this book because this is where it's going to teach you how to trade, WD Gann stuff. And I'm going to read you what the forward says in this book. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom and the man that getteth understanding. It's a Proverbs in the Bible. A book to be worth reading must do more than amuse and interest. It must be instructive to be of real value to the reader. This book has a threefold purpose. First, it is an interesting romance. Second, it teaches a moral lesson and proves that natural laws laid down in the Bible. Third, it shows the value of science, foreknowledge, and preparedness. It has been well said that truth is stranger than fiction. This story is founded on facts and events, many of which have happened or will happen in the future. The Tunnel Through the Air is a mysterious and contains a valuable secret, clothed in veiled language. Some will find it first time they read it. Others will see it the second reading. But the greatest number will find the hidden secret when they read it the third time. So a lot of folks want you to start here. This is going to be a little challenging because if you can't get more of the basic teachings of W. Gann, his courses, his books, and you want to start on this book, you're bound to fail. You first have to learn how to walk. When you hit this book, it's because you're running. But you're a baby. You cannot start. Will be the last book you will read. And that's my opinion, and that's what I recommend. Stay away from this book until you have read all of W. Gann's writings first. And not just books that people wrote. Get his courses. You can find them on the internet. You can buy them online. And start there. Trading software. There's hundreds of these. I use Thinkorswim, and it's not the greatest software for W. Gann systems, but I like it, and I'm sticking with it. but everyone uses a different one, MT4, whatever. Doesn't matter. You can stay with the system you have, once you've stuck through it and it's making sense and you're getting it, then, you could probably get other trading software that caters to that system. But, stay with your software. I'm sure it has a lot of stuff that you could use. And don't get too crazy, Don't start, going out there buying other stuff, Test the waters first. This may be for you. This may not be for you. Again, popular trading softwares. Timing Solution. I have this one. It's awesome. Market Analyst. This is Market Analyst number 8. It's awesome. Wave 59. Another program. And I'm sure there's others I haven't included here, but I'm just giving you just kind of an idea of what's out there. Doesn't mean you have to go and buy all these. Because if you're going to be one of the statistics, you wasted all your money. Type in WD Gann on the internet, and as of 8/16, look what shows up: 291,000 results. That could be blogs, that could be documents, that could be so many things. So you're going to have to go through all that to figure out what do you want, what are you looking for, and what do you want to learn. So much information. What I recommend: study time. It's that simple. And that you could do on your own. You don't have to even buy a book yet. Just study time. I'm going to show you examples of studying time. The pound, which I've been trading a lot, made a high 7/15/2014, 171.90. For studying time, you want to study why did it make a high here, why it made a pivot low here on 4/13, why it made a high on 6/18, why it made a low on February the 29th, why it made a swing high on the June 24th, and as of right now, we made a low on July 6th. Why is that happening? Do mathematics on that. See if there's any patterns you can find between here, here, from here, 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 here. Just as an example. And I'm just showing you swings. You could do, fractal, smaller ones. And you could find something very interesting. But to make it easy, just pinpoint the swings. Obviously, this is a swing because look how high it went. You can know this is a swing. We were going up here, and this is a swing going down. This is another swing while it was even going up and down. Head fakes, and it came down here. And it kind of chopped around, but, made a high here at the Brexit and dropped. Study that. You don't need a book. You can do that on your own. You don't need no software. You just need to be focused and dedicated and disciplined and be hungry. There's a lot of information encoded just within this chart and at these swing pivots. Euro, same thing. May 8th of 2014, it made a high, 39.92. We dropped down all the way to 3/13. Made a high here, made a low here, made a high here, made a swing low here, and we're somewhere around here. Figure out, do mathematics. Using time. I'm not telling you to do price. I'm just telling you to use time. Forecasting by time cycles. This is one of the most important factor in determining market movements, and by studying the past records of the averages of individual stocks, you will be able to prove for yourself that history does repeat, and that by knowing the past, you can tell the future. The ancient hunters had a rule that when they were searching to locate an animal in his den, they always followed his tracks backwards, figuring that it was the shortest route to his lair. The quickest way for you to learn how to determine the future market movement is to study the past. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. There is no new thing under the sun. There is a definite relation between time and price. In the previous lessons, you have learned about formations and resistance levels around all tops and bottoms. Now, by a study of the time periods and time cycles, you will learn why tops and bottoms are formed at certain times and why resistance levels are so strong at certain times and bottoms and tops hold around them. There's nothing new under the sun. Everything that you have seen has existed before. Study time cycles, study minutes, study hours, study days, study weeks, study months, study years, study calendar days, and study trading days. I'll leave it up to there. Right there you have a lot of information to get yourself studying time cycles of W.D. Gann.